what we've come up with is the Parade Stadium and Event Center concept. And this would take in the fact that we have an event center. There'd be the new road over here. Here's the field that we can build right now. Seating, the capacity was between 5,000 and 7,000. It's fluctuating depending on some requirements. We've had overtures from Major League Soccer to utilize this. Is that the one that the Thunder are in? Is it U.S. Soccer or Major League Soccer? Professional Soccer would like to be a tenant here.
And the lighting, which is the only
Great.
thing. It's two things.
Great, well, with an artificial surface, you could handle that. So the idea again is a parade, stadium, and event center, seating of about 5,000 to 7,000. The event center, critical part of the dream, because the event center is what helps finance the upkeep and ongoing maintenance of the parade stadium area.
Who would operate the event center?
We would do something similar to what we've done with our other event center on Nicollet Island. Contracted out. In fact, what we would do, we've had preliminary conversations with people to see if we're on track or not. And just like the last time we had event center, there's multiple people that would like to have an event center and would make a capital contribution to that event center. Am I correct? Yep.
Question, as you talk about creating a sense of place and the event center being one of, how do we ensure that the access that you talk about for all would be there? Because the event center is gonna be, you know, they're gonna have to charge a pretty penny to access the event center.
Oh, for their weddings that they do there?
Or
You
whatever.
bet. But for
But-
a high school football game, that's our control along
Okay.
with the
So
school
there, we
board.
just will keep that in mind.
Absolutely. If it's not affordable, if it isn't affordable, blue collar affordable, then it's not worth really us doing that, because we'll lose the sense of place.
Let me play the devil's advocate. We don't know yet. We know we're gonna get a new baseball park down on the Third Avenue North. We don't know what's gonna happen to the building.
Correct.
And high schools are they got 7 high schools right now. Only 2 are playing hockey, but this is not hockey. I don't know how many high schools are gonna be here in another couple of years. And I don't know, you know, you could still, I suppose, rent it out to other entities to play.
How about our programs?
We don't need 7,000 for.
No, but you know what happens, and where our kids get enthused, and what we won the award for, that was presented to you last meeting, was going to the Metrodome, where those kids finally get to dream as well.
That's right.
And, you know, having a first-rate athletic facility that they can be proud of, I think means a lot. And there's no reason or no restriction that our teams, you know, in park board teams can't utilize that day in and day out.
But Walt, it's not just football, it's soccer too, it's soccer.
And
It is
lacrosse.
very much alive in the city, extremely alive.
In fact, soccer is one of the sports,
Both
unlike
boys and
hockey,
girls.
that we're competing in. But there's also lacrosse, that's one of the growing sports as well in the community. There's, all of this can be done. That's the notion of the event center. It's just a different perspective. Again, the event center, how we framed it up was, we think it can be an event center along with a Minneapolis Sports Hall of Fame to generate some enthusiasm for that. I want to just share the last part, because you're seeing where the stadium is, but you're not seeing the total vision that we have. This is a perspective from the Dunwoody side. That's the event center, the stadium, and then a field house that links, the field house would link with the existing ice facility. And the beauty of the field house and this whole area, of course, is central to Minneapolis, where any kid can get to it easily. And most kids can get there by pathway. And when we complete the Van Wyck Boulevard, it'll bring them right to the front door.
No,